tuned into the sounds of UrbanX.
So Kamala Harris was a guest on Charlamagne the God's new show, The God's Honest Truth, on Comedy Central.
Okay.
And during the show, like he didn't interview cool questions, softball questions, because Charlamagne likes to, buddy up with the Democratic nominees as they make their rounds to go through. Then he asked a question that a lot of people have been asking for a little while now, since Biden's presidency started. Who's the real president of this country? Because it doesn't seem like Joe Biden is. He's never really in public. He can't really answer questions.
Yeah.
He doesn't instill any confidence in the nation right now. And the nation seems to be going to hell. So who's the president right now?
Yes, very good question.
Kamala Harris snapped. First, they act like they didn't hear him, right? I think it was Simone Sanders was trying to end the interview because she's seen what was coming. She was trying to end it. We can't hear you. He was like, they acting like they can't hear me. Then he asked the question, and then she kind of snapped on him and said, "You're talking like a Republican." Now,
what the hell does that mean?
that sounds like gaslighting to me, doesn't it?
It definitely does.
Right? I'm trying to ask a logical question, that concerns me about my country, and you're gonna say I'm talking like a Republican?
Yeah.
And
that was a "you ain't black" statement.
basically,
Like how Biden flipped that. Yeah.
basically. And I thought it was very telling, because that is how these Democratic elites feel if you question them about anything. Especially if you're a black person. How dare you question me about anything? You know what I'm saying? And it shows some insecurity there as well from Kamala Harris, because she knows that if Joe Biden not running anything, you damn sure not running anything.
Absolutely. So it was a shot at you too.
Yes.
And she got real black.
Oh,
She turned into Kamala as opposed to Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
See, with white people,
Yeah.
she's Kamala.
Yeah, exactly.
She turned into Kamala.
Yeah.
And she started popping her motherfucking neck. And let me tell you something, Charlamagne. And boom, ba, ba. And I said, look at this shit here. And she would only do that amongst black people. She would only bend her neck like that in the presence of black people. And I thought it was a legitimate question.
Yeah, if
gas is up.
Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
Yeah.
And today, as a matter of fact, it was Sunday.
Is it one Michael Uchiwali?
As a matter of fact, Sunday, Joe Manchin came out and he struck down the Build Back Better bill. That Joe Biden was kind of staking his entire presidency on. That
was his Obamacare.
Basically, that's what he was trying to make his legacy on. And everything that he ran on, nothing got done.
Yeah.
And what the bill was supposed to be from when he was, campaigning to what it was now, basically it was a shell of itself anyway.
Absolutely.
But again, Joe Manchin, who Charlamagne mentioned, who got Kamala that hot,
yes,
shot it down. And so now the question is right back to where we started. Who's the real president?
Gas is up. You failed on the damn student loan shit. You failed on everything. Everything that you promised. Vaccinations. Now niggas gonna need 4 boosters, maybe 5. And tomorrow, you said he's coming out?
Yes, tomorrow. It isn't. The White House announced that tomorrow he's going to issue a warning to the unvaccinated population of this country, right? Now, on the White House website, it says something. It says something to the effect of, the unvaccinated. Like y'all are gonna go through a lot of, a real long winter as a result of hospitalizations, deaths, and stuff like that. And I thought the White House, I thought that, copy was supposed to try to persuade people who are not vaccinated to go get vaccinated.
Right.
That did the exact opposite to me. I wasn't going anyway, but that would do the opposite to me. That's like you're threatening me at this point.
Well, the threats are coming because not enough people are in compliance with what they're trying to. Their objectives.
Yes.
And the longest winter.
Yes.
For them to say that on the solstice.
And exactly. So tomorrow, and this week in particular, the fact that certain things are happening on it seems like really obscure days. So tomorrow is 12/21/21, right?
Yes.
That's just,
Yeah.
Just think of the numbers right there. It's a lot happening right there. And tomorrow is the solstice. They talked about, real long winter, dark winter. You could look up Operation Dark Winter when it comes to smallpox and things like that. You can do that yourself. We've spoken about that a few times here. But the fact that you're going to issue a warning tomorrow to the unvaccinated population, I think it's interesting, eerie, very interesting.
Yeah, so we'll get Chanel maybe in the after show to give us some significant pieces about this particular winter solstice.
Yes.
And why he's choosing that day to warn the unvaccinated, whoever the case may be, because nothing is by accident with any of these individuals. Somebody is writing his speech now on what will be the longest day for them to conjure up some shit. Because you know they work on the solstice and the equinox in particular. They work on other holidays too, but the energy and conjunction and if you know what you're doing, because it's all mathematical.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if you understand the 369 mathematics and certain aspects of how to conjure energy on these dates and times, you get it done. So, but we are 2-3 steps ahead.
Yeah, and we spoke last show about how they kind of ramping up the hysteria, the COVID hysteria. Lines I've actually seen lines with my own eyes, like down the block, 2 blocks long, and things like that at these testing sites. So they're really trying to ramp it up. I saw Senator Warren, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, and another senator who all said they have COVID. They tested positive for COVID, but they all like clockwork, like they reading the same template script that they said, well, I'm so thankful that I have mild symptoms because I'm vaccinated and I'm boosted.
That's the most
so
goofiest
thankful.
shit. First of all, happy birthday to Yolanda S.
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, sis. Because y'all was campaigning on, your man said it, get the vaccine and you won't be sick at all.
He did say that.
He said, once you get the vaccine, you are totally safe.
He did say
now, get the vaccine, you're going to be sick, but not as sick. But all the unvaccinated people I know ain't sick. So I'm confused. I'm confused. I think these people are getting desperate. And I think the desperation,
like, yes.
But let me tell you, in my humble opinion, what's happening at the same time. We're going to see who breaks first. Like, you know how you have a staring contest? Because the fear level of the masses is at an apex. But the fear level of these people who are running it is also at an apex because they're behind the curtain. So they see what's really going on. So the fear is just going up on both sides. And in the middle of all that is us who don't really give a shit. But I'm just simply saying, who's going to blink first? You know, because something is definitely wrong on their end because they're doubling and tripling down on the craziness.
Yes, even Roland Martin said he has it, and he said, I'm so thankful. The same thing.
They're all reading from the same script.
Same thing.
I'm so thankful that I got 4 boosters so that it doesn't affect me the way it's going to affect you. And if you watch the news, and we told you stop watching the news, you would think it's Armageddon outside.
Yeah.
I just came from outside.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
But if you listen to them, you would swear, beyond a shadow of doubt, we broke all kind of records this week with Omicron, whatever.
Omarion.
Yeah. Obamacron and shit. You know, we done broke all kind of records. So, interesting.
Yeah.
If you like what you just saw and would love to see more of the uncut, unscripted, unadulterated, spontaneous, off-the-rip information from me and Brother Malcolm, you need to become a member. Hit that link below because we're going to be going in on the after show.
And we have more exclusive content as well, so don't forget to hit that link. Peace.